So I have had the privilege of raising up worship leaders for decades, and every situation is different, every person is different, but the fun of it, the joy of it is spreading worship all over the earth, really, if you look at it from the big perspective. The other thing is, none of us knows how long we're around. and I don't mean necessarily leaving the earth, but we don't know how long we're going to be in a particular place. So we should always be looking around and equipping people, and it's the way of the kingdom. It's the way of the kingdom. It's Jesus. The other thing about it, in terms of how, is the first issue is identification. Looking around for people who you can just sense that worship is on them, like even 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds. You just see something special on them and in them, and you begin to speak some stuff into their life. You don't scare the heck out of them by telling them you're a worship leader at the age of 9, but you begin to invite them in, and I have had the privilege of raising up worship leaders who are now leading in congregations who I met at the age of 9 and began encouraging. So listen, it is joy to do it. It's a blast.
Why would you give away your position? Isn't that bad advice? If you want to keep your job, why would you build up others and want them to be better than you?
Well, and worship should never be fear-based. I heard Andy Park say this once, and he was using Brian Dirksen as an example. He said, so I'm raising up Brian, and I find out he's a worship leader, and oh my gosh, he might write better songs than me. And the whole idea of it is, I'm going to cheer people on even if they hit grand slams and I only hit home runs. There's an investment there. There's like I was saying, there's a joy in it. I think the other thing is, territorialism is no good for anyone. And actually, if I'm not giving away, if I'm not training, then I'm actually not as fulfilled and happy as I can be. In the kingdom economy, I'm not going to be as fulfilled myself because I'm worried about my position. Everything is all like, I can't let somebody else into this process. It certainly hasn't stopped me from getting to lead worship and be a part of things in many, many, many places in many ways. And I have a family. I'm a spiritual father to a lot of people because I have given it away.